See, you see. So I told where the throw goes, where throw will be there. Throw will be there in that place, and for that I have remarked that line. Throw what? Throw a object. What previously was happening in the runtime when the user was doing any problem, now programmer will test it. How will test it? So he has to create the object of that error. Suppose I am using the file not found exception error in the catch block. So I am creating here object file not found exception equal to new file not found bracketed what? Bracketed something, some message. Right? So what is the object you are having? You can write object error, you can write OE also, OE, and you throw this OE, you throw this OE in your program. Okay, now automatically this will work, this part will work, right? Because this catch block is having file not found exception error object. It is expecting that, so it will work. So that is a testing. That is a testing done by the programmer. So we can say that throws is used by the JVM, but throw is used by the programmer to test some part of the code, right? Next is, so next to 239 you can see some error class are given, because we have seen different error class are there, so they are given, and some are, you see, the super class, some are subclass, like exception is on the top of it, that is the super class. IO exception, no such, method exception, runtime exception are subclasses, and they have their respective subclasses. So this is a class hierarchy. You can see in the internet, so you can get more idea about this error class hierarchy. Come to this page 240. What I have told before, file not found exception, IO exception, I have given two. File not found exception, IO exception. This third one is given, you see, exception. So you should also keep your catch blocks as it is. So you should do from down to top, right? Down to top. This is a top down up, not a top down approach. You have to do from down to top. That means subclasses first, then you will at last you will put these superclasses, right? Okay. So then we are coming to the wrapper class. So actually I had a plan to touch this string class, right, today. Let us see. So wrapper class means that already you know, last year I have told wrapper classes are nothing but some classes associated with the different primitive data types. We have 8 primitive data types, so we have 8 wrapper classes. Their name are same except the first letter is capital, and except char is becoming character, and int is becoming integer. Otherwise, every primitive data type has a class, and this class has its own value, has its own attribute, and you can supply value to the attribute through its constructor. Okay. Suppose the first one is given in your book Boolean. Suppose you want to send a value to its attribute. What is the command you will give? Tell me. Just you create the object and send a value to the constructor. Okay. Just send a value to the constructor. How will you do it? So you will do it like this. Which wrapper class I told just now? Boolean, right? Boolean object Boolean I am writing. OB. Okay. Equal to new Boolean, and in bracket we are giving just what? True or false we have to give here, because these values are taken by the Boolean. Okay. Boolean means only value means true or false. These two are there. Okay. So you give one of them. Your object is created. Attribute is also getting the value. Understood? If you are told to do for the integer, what you will give? Integer IO. Sorry, I am writing OI. Object integer is equal to new integer. You have here many values, not two values. You have thousands of values. Yes or no? You have here thousands of values. Each chromosome, what I can do for this? What? If people will do like this, they will do other things. I am seriously teaching, and they will be doing other things. What I can do for anybody? Okay. Some 3 marks. Listen. Some students are actually some students of your class are very seriously asking me, sir, you should be little serious for the students. Okay. Actually, I don't understand what is how these people will be changed. Okay. They have in the mind that this teacher will not do anything for us. Okay. This is their in mindset. What to change? How to change? Okay, leave it. So, integer OI equal to new integer. We have to give any value from thousands of values. That is, suppose I give 5. 5 is a very small value. In integer, the maximum value is how much? 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Yes. 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Good. Okay. Right. I am coming to that. Very worried. Listen. Egg. So we are now already created. We can able to create all the objects, all the wrapper class objects. Okay. Now to how to get that value. whether we are given true or we are false, whether we are given 5 or we are giving 2 to the power 31 minus 1 or what, how will you get that value? Because afterwards how will you get that value? For that you have to use functions from those classes. So functions are available in these classes, right? Like integer has a class, a function called oi dot. So oi dot int value function. This is the getter method. Right? Getter method I discussed in the last chapter. See, this is the getter method to get that value. Naturally, the value will come this one, which was an integer. So I have to store it in this. Okay. Suppose you will be asked to write the prototype of a int value function. You can easily write the prototype. Public. What will be the prototype of this? Yes. Public int value bracketed nothing. Bracketed nothing. You have to give the semicolon. That's the prototype. Prototype you have to give semicolon. Passing 5. Here I have passed anything or what? Constructor was taking that value. Okay. Listen. Actually int value, not integer value. Here it is wrong. Written. Okay. So many other methods are also available. I have used here the non-static method. Look at the page number 526. These are non-static method. In non-static method, I am using the object. In the static method, if it is a static method, I will use what? Integer, not OI. I will not use OI int value function. I have to write integer dot parse int. You see page number 524. Parse int is the static method. So always we use it with the integer, not object of the integer. Understood? So integer dot parse int in bracket, what is it is taking? String. So we are writing a number in string, right? And what it is giving? Hey, keep quiet. What it is giving? It is giving an integer. You see here integer. So we are receiving it. So my question is, just you do all these function you use yourself. I have told you how to use them. How to use the static method, how to use the non-static method. Everything I have used, told. Concept I have told to you.